trouble. That's my girl in her Mach-E. Hit it.
Smile so wide, didn't say much, didn't need to speak. That pony bed said all she'd ever need. She's got the windows down and the music loud, turning every head in a hometown crowd. She don't care about the rain or the price of gas. She just wants to drive and watch the world go past. She kissed her daddy, said, I gotta run. Till the setting of the sun. She left the phone on the kitchen shelf, said the road's the only friend she needs herself. No more shopping malls, no more 9 to 5, just a charge and plug in that midnight drive. Boys try to call her, try to take her out. She just smiles and waves and keeps her foot down. She'll wave goodbye in a streak of light. Tail lights gone in the city night. Mama said, girl, you better come back home. She said, Mama, this pony is my brand new throne. If you wanna find her, you'll have to chase the dust. That Mach-E gets her where she needs enough sweet trust. Pony, my little Mustang, won't you take me far away? Pony, my little Mustang, burning rubber every day. Pony, my little Mustang, she don't slow down for none. She just rides that Mach-E till the setting of the sun. I saw her last night out on Highway 9, silver moon shining, engine running fine. She didn't even look, didn't even slow. Some girls love a man, she loves the road. Yeah, some girls love a man, but she just loves the road. Pony, my little Mustang, won't you take her far away? Pony, my little Mustang, burning rubber every day. Pony, my little Mustang, she don't slow down for none. She just rides
Yeah, some stories don't end with goodbye. They just end with a long, quiet sigh. Listen close. On a cold gray day, he almost stayed, but he walked away. She held his hand, but his heart was light. He almost meant it, almost, but never quite. She made him coffee in the morning sun. He smiled real soft, but his heart was gone. He looked outside at the empty street. He almost said the words she wanted to keep. He took to the trees, took to the rain, trying to wash off the weight of her name. He wasn't cruel, he wasn't right. But never quite, he kinda should've, sorta would've loved her if he could. He'd rather walk alone than fake a love that's good. The story's getting closer to the final fading light. He almost loved her, baby. Almost, but never quite. Left a letter on the kitchen chair. He read it slow, then it stood right there. He held the page till his hands got tied. He almost cried, almost, but never quite. He took to the woods, walked till his legs gave out. Talking to ghosts he could not figure out. A whispered name in the moonlit pines. He almost turned back, almost 1,000 times. He's not the man she wanted him to be. He's just a shadow with a story to keep. He carries a face like a dying light. He almost loved her, almost, but never quite. He kinda should've, sorta would've loved her if he could. He'd rather walk alone than fake a love that's good. The story's getting closer to the final fading light. He almost loved her, baby. Almost, but never quite. Maybe in another life, in another town. Maybe in a world where his heart slowed down. Maybe by the river, maybe under stars. Maybe he could have healed those broken parts. But here in this life, in this lonely room, he's still a half-lit candle and a half-lit moon. He hears us singing in the wind at night. He almost answers, almost, but never quite. Now the quite.
each light that we share. I know you can see them, the same silver glow. I wonder if you even care. I wish wish I could hold all your laughter inside. For nights when the world feels so cold, it would help me believe in a brighter sunrise. When today feels so empty and oh, so empty and oh, I'm lost in the dark. I'm so far from your love. I know you were right, I just held on too long. I'm lost in the dark. What am I without love? It can't be too late to admit I was wrong.
Yeah, I'm rolling through the city with the radio low. Every neon sign reminds me of a face I used to know. Used to laugh, used to dance, used to chase the open road. Now it's just me and the moon and a heart that's getting cold. I picked up the phone, but I put it right back down, cause my pride keeps me silent every time you come around. I was wrong, I admit, yeah, I dropped the ball, I know. Now I'm singing to the stars, hoping somehow they'll let you know.
Lost in the dark, I'm so far from your love. I know you were right, I just held on too long. I'm lost in the dark. What am I without love? It can't be too late to admit I was wrong.
One more shot, let me say what I really mean. You were my whole sky, every color in between. Lost you in the static, lost you in the noise. Tried to hide the pain behind a steady, steady voice. Now I'm dancing in the dark with the memory of you. Every drum beat, a heartbeat, every word of it true. If you hear this song and you feel it in your soul, just come home, baby, come home. Let the universe roll.
What are you dreaming of? What are you dreaming of? Are you missing my love? Are you missing my I'm lost in the dark. I'm so far from your love. I know you were right, I just held on too long. I'm lost in the dark. What am I without love? Can't be too late. Oh, I know I was wrong. I'm lost in the dark. I'm so far from your love. I know you were right. I know you were right. I just held on too long. I'm lost in the dark.
turn it around, my dear, before I walk right out that door. You gotta try now, baby, 'cause I can't take this anymore. You got me guessing and stressing every single day. You got me wondering if you even wanna stay. This has to stop. I swear you gotta turn it around. And the room feels cold. You're out there laughing, baby, with friends I've never even known. I'm getting sick of the waiting and the empty nights. I'll find somebody who can treat my heart just right. This has to stop. I swear you've gotta turn it around.
Once lived a man in a kingdom cold and gray. He was tall and fierce, and his eyes could light the way. Everyone who saw him would tremble where they stood, but the women of the palace swore he only meant them good. He could speak of holy words like fire from the sky, but he was also something more that no one could deny. Shadow King, was never quite alone. Shadow King, the power that he had was real. It was dark the way he played them all, with every crooked deal. But when his greed and thirst for more spread across the land, and the people heard the stories, they could barely stand. The whispers turned to shouting, the anger filled the air. Every voice was crying out, this isn't right, it isn't fair. This man has got too far. This man has got too far. His enemies made promises to bring him to his knees. He laughed and said, you're welcome to try it if you please. No question he was dangerous, with secrets dark and deep. He'd charm you with a whisper, then pull you in his sweep. One night, the men of power set a trap behind closed doors. They